Hello and welcome to another episode of Southern Sudoku ASMR. Let's get right into today's puzzle. Okay, so the first thing that jumps out are these two sixes. I want to make either that a six or that a six. This six and that six require a six in this top row. This nine and this nine require a nine in that column. Well, I'm not really seeing a lot right off. All right, so let's look at this box here on the top right. An 8 cannot be in these bottom because of this. And it can't be in this one because of this. So the 8 has to be here. Now, if we got an 8 is going to take up this row, the center row will have the 8 here. That means the far right row, the 8 is going to be in the only remaining spot there. Let's see if we can finish this far right column here. So we need a 4, 5, and a 7. We got a 7 already here, which means that's either a 4 or a 5. Now this one has a 5 and a 7, which means 4 is our only option here, which means 5 goes there, and 7's in the bottom. So we have a 7 here in the bottom right, and then a 7 here, which means 7 is going to go in the center here. This 8 going to require 8s in the middle, and we cannot have an 8 here because of this one. So we're left with these two squares. Five here and 5 here require 5 in this, but we have a 5 in these two spots, so the only remaining spot where a 5 could be is there. This box is going to need a 1. We got a 1 here, which takes out these two. This takes out these two, which only leaves that one. And so this one and this one requires a 1 to be in this bottom row. And this, let's see, I'm sorry. This 3, I'm going to force a 3 into one of these two. Get a 6. But 6 could be in either of the 3 remaining. Let's look at this line here. We need a 2. Now 2 can't be there because we already have that. We know that's either a 6 or a 9. 2 can't be there because of this one. 2 can't be here because of this one. So this one is our 2, which makes this our 6. So in this row here, we need a 6, 8, and a 9. This one can't be a 6. So this one's 8 or 9. But that could be either of the 3. Okay. So we know our 3s are going to be in this row right here. So we have a 3 here. We have our 3s taken up for this row, which means these have to be 3. So these two boxes here we know are going to be some combination of 1 and 3. So we know what 3 letters are going to, or what 3 numbers are going to take up these boxes. It's going to be 2, 4, and 9. So now this one can't be a 2. So our 2s are limited here. Right now our 4s and our 9s are completely open. However, we know that our 9s are going to be here, which means that cannot be a 9. So in this, 9s are going to be one of those two, because I have this one keeping it from being there. Okay, so in this row here, we have our 1 and 2. We know this is going to be a 3. One of these two are going to be 3. Now to our 4. 4 is not going to be either there because we got a 4 here. 4s are going to be in this row here. That only leaves a 4 for this block in these 2 boxes. But we have this 4 here, which means that is our 4. So that's the only remaining place a 9 could be, which makes this a 6, that an 8. Which tells us that this is our remaining 8. And 8s are going to be there. So our 9s are going to be in this row. So these two can't be a 9. This one can't be a 9 because of that. So that's going to be our 9. 3 can't be in either of these two because of this one. So this is a 3. Well, that's our last remaining number as well. So we need a 6 and a 7. In those two boxes. Need a 5 in this box here, which is limited to these two. This one keeps it from being there. This one keeps it from being there. So it'll be limited to these 3 in the top box. Let's look at this line here. A 1 could be in either of these 3 boxes. This one, or this one. But a 2 can't be in this one because of that. 2 can't be here because of this one. So 2 is limited to these 2. Three could be in either of the 4 remaining boxes. Got a 4 here and a 4 here, which means 4s for this box is or one of those 2. I'm not sure we have more there. All right, so where we have so a 2 is going to be in one of these 2 boxes here for this middle section. So for this line here, 2's got to be in one of these 3. So it can't be in the middle because of this one. So there's a 2 here. 2's got to be here, which means 2 is going to be in one of those 2. So let's look at this second from the right. When we look at a 6 for this, can't be in either of these two because of this 6. Can't be this box because of this one. So the only remaining one is that box. Which means 6 has got to be in the middle. Okay. So for this bottom middle block, 6 is going to be one of these two. For this top middle block, 6 has got to be one of those two, which means neither of these two can be 6, which means our only remaining option, and our only option for the middle, is our 6 would be there. Nines will have to be in the middle there because of that one, that one. Again, let's go back to this line. We need a 7. 7 can't be there, so we know 7's going to be in one of those two. So with 7 here, 7 in one of those two won't be there because of this 7. So 7's got to be there. Now, again, we a 2 square pair that's required to be 2 different numbers. So we know 7 and 8 is going to be in a combination in those 2 boxes. So our remaining numbers are 2, 3, and 4. Okay, so for this box, we need a 2. 2 can only be there because of this pair. Now, so if 2's here, and we already have a 2 in the middle, that means 2's up here. However, we already have 2 2's. So our only other option is 2. Now, so we're down to 1, 3, and 5, but the only one of these 3 that can have a 5 in it is this one. So that one's our 5. So in the remaining, we need a 1, 3, and a 7. This one can't be a 7, it can be a 1, 3. This one can't be a 1, but it can be a 3, 7. Then this one can be either of the 3. So again, we have a set of two numbers in two boxes. So for the remaining three, we're looking for a 1, 3, and a 9. Now that could be either of the three. That could only be a 1 or a 9. For this one, or that is the only 9 option. This could also be a 1, but that cannot. This could be a 3, but that could not. Options for 7. These two. Alright, I made a mistake here. Well, I've added this 8, which means that can't be an 8. So my only option for 8 in here is that. Five can't be in either of these three. Because of this, 5 can't be here. That keeps that from a 5. So that's a 5. Which makes that a 5. That makes that an 8. And that a 5. This 8 makes that a 7. That's an 8. Okay. So these two. So there's my 7. This 3 keeps this row being a 3. That keeps that from being a 3. So that makes that a 3. So my only option for a 4 is here. That's a 9. So if this is a 1, 3, that can't be a 1. That's got to be a 9. So this is going to be a 1, 6 combo here. These two will be a 1. So this can't be a 4, this can't be a 4. So in this row, we need a 1. That can't be a 1 because of this one. These two can't be a 1 because we've got a 1 here. That's our 1. That's our 6. This can't be a 9 because of that. This can't be a 9 because of that. So this one is our 9, which means this is our 6. No. That ain't right. This has got to be a 2. Not a 9. We already have a 9. We needed a 2, 6, 7 here, and I already had a 6 and a 7. This has got to be a 2, which means this is not a 2. This is a 4-9 combo. So here we need a 6 and a 7, and this one can't be a 6. It's got to be a 7. 6 is here. That's a 7. Which makes that a 3. This is a 1. Then a 3. Then a 1. That one a 3. This is a 7. Or 4, 2. It's a 4, then this one's a 9. This is a 3. This is a 1 and a 9. This is a 4 and a 1. So 2, 3. That's a 4 and a 2. That's a 4, 7, and a 4. It's a little bit longer video than my last one, but hope you enjoyed that. We got it done, and thanks for watching. See you next time.